over the years, some of you have had to engage different committees and departments of the House of Representatives to sometimes organize programs without a coordinated approach or needs assessment of the House. The assumption is that each development partner has its own area of focus for which budgetary provisions would have been made, and their representatives in Nigeria would engage the relevant committees of the House in that regard. While that support is greatly appreciated, there is the need now for coordination in the 10th House of Representatives because of our peculiar challenges of capacity gaps. It is on this note that I have considered the proposal for the creation of a program coordinating unit, PMU, in my office to be supervised by the Special Advisor on Policy and Strategy. The purpose of this unit is to ensure that all partnership programs of the House are properly documented and utilized to bring about the desired change.
We also had a project which we call the Voter Project that is validating the office of the electorate on representation. Another funded project by USAID Palladium. That project basically was to show the bandwagon effect that comes with having lumped up elections in terms of the presidential elections and National Assembly elections. So in terms of that, we're looking towards the electoral reforms where we can build capacity in terms of constitution reforms, electoral reforms, moving forward in the 10th Assembly. And so we're open, as always. Our open door policy at Order Paper is to collaborate with the 10th Assembly in these areas that I've mentioned. They are not limited to these areas, but as the Assembly moves forward, Order Paper is always ready in terms of capacity building, in terms of knowledge products that we have for the researches we've done that we've shared with the National Assembly from time to time.
Well, I mean, really looking forward to seeing where we can support the new House of Assembly and your agenda. I'd just like to kind of underscore as well that the creation of this program management unit is something that we really welcome. I think to be able to kind of articulate where your priorities lie and to then have a unit that is actually can maybe further expand those and also coordinate the work of the international community, I think can bring in additional stakeholders and also can really help us also to maximise efficiencies as well, so we're not duplicating and we're also very much lockstep in terms of what you want to happen.
Second to last, we have started a collaboration with the Conference of the Speakers of the State Legislature, and I believe with bringing closer together the speakers and the principal officers together with your office, the Office of the Speaker, we can achieve much, because again, we need the state as well as the national level. And what our organization also does from time to time is to take a delegation to Germany and also to invite, of course, German counterparts to Nigeria, which is what we are currently working on. So what we have also done is brought members of the Speaker of the 9th Assembly and some of his closest SAs to Germany to exchange new ideas on the topic of security in that case, and many more examples. So overall, with this overview and highlighting what we do in the realms of democracy, good governance, the rule of law, but also security sector reform, I hope I gave you a brief overview of the many things that we do as CAS. Thank you very much.
With regards areas of interest for us, they are clearly outlined in the agenda that you shared with us. As Transparency International, anti-corruption is one area that is very key for us, and so that is one area very well for that would really want to engage the legislature on. We also have electoral reform, national security, executive legislative engagement, human rights, and civil society and citizens' engagement. These are all areas where we work around and will continue to engage the National Assembly. We assure you of our continued support continuous collaboration and partnership in all areas and at all times.
Currently, we are working very, very closely with the majority leader of the House of Representatives, Honorable Julius, to ensure that the legislative agenda that will be presented to the House of Representatives is one that is all-inclusive and takes into consideration the concerns of civil society organization. In terms of our engagement going forward for the rest of the year, I'm aware that there are a lot of activities that will be coming up. We are working very, very closely to organize a meeting, or should I say a retreat, for staff of the Office of the Speaker. It is currently ongoing, and I believe that the date will be communicated to one of the staff of the Speaker.
And from my remark, I think one thing that is obvious for us to actually make further headway is to find a way of integrating all your activities. The way we do it in the past is not yielding the desired results, even though on fractional basis we might be appreciating what you are doing, but on a global scale, we are not seeing the kind of picture that Nigerians are supposed to see, because we are doing them in a not too coordinated manner. I think going forward, this recommendation of having a central coordinating unit that will not only be responsible of identifying what you people are doing, but also sitting with you and analyzing areas that we are more particular about will do us more good. So I think if there is anything that we will take away from this meeting, is for us to agree and accept that we will work in a more coordinated manner. We will have a focal person from our office here who will be coordinating with each and every one of you, so that we will be able to determine all the activities you have for us in a particular year, and then we agree on the timing when they will take place and to whom it will be targeted to, which committees, who are the people to actually benefit, for how long, and so on and so forth. At the end, we can come up with a calendar that will be able to publicize well ahead of time what each and every organization is going to do, when it is going to do, where it is going to do it. That way, the general public, and of course we the main beneficiaries, the members of House of Representatives, will not only be aware, but will be more prepared.